We here on the Edu Matrix channel keep looking for a revalue of the IQD, and we will continue to do so. However, the more we research and learn what a revalue looks like, the more we see a revalue happening in the United States, and none other than Wall Street and Forbes helped us understand. The United States has revalued the price of gold 4 times since 1938, and it looks like it could happen again to help the United States handle its $34 trillion deficit. This process will affect all of us, including Iraq. Many people don't realize that President Trump signed an executive order to create a sovereign wealth fund for the United States. Executive Order 14196. Yeah, that sounds like Saudi Arabia's blueprint. However, economists say this could be the beginning of revaluing the US dollar. You may also want to be aware that investors globally appear to be selling off the dollar. Rumors of BRICS influence are growing and have become major news stories in other parts of the world. More on that in an upcoming video. Because this information is crucial for IQD investors and US citizens, this video is being received by both viewers and the Edu Matrix membership. The membership will receive more precise information on protecting yourselves this week. Now here's what's happening. Do your research before making any financial decisions. An American economist, Stephen Miran, became the chair of the Council of Economic Advisors in March 2025 under President Donald Trump. He has a background in both government and finance, having worked at the Treasury Department and in private investment firms. The Mar-a-Lago Accord is a plan to reshape global trade. So, Miran is a key architect of the proposed Mar-a-Lago Accord, which is basically a strategy aimed at restructuring global trade and monetary relations. The plan seeks to reduce the United States trade deficit and revive domestic manufacturing by doing a few things. First, implementing tariffs. Tariffs are being used to protect U.S. industries and also as leverage in trade negotiations. In other words, tariffs are being used kind of like a loaded gun that will rarely be discharged, but will definitely remain on the table of negotiations. Next, adjusting currency values. The idea here is to encourage other countries to strengthen their currencies relative to the U.S. dollar. If the Mar-a-Lago Accord works, then this would be the perfect time to purchase exotic currencies that are expected to increase in value. This will help make American exports more competitive, and finally, linking trade and security. This means tying economic partnerships to national security cooperation, making sure that allies align their economic practices with U.S. strategic interests. The Accord actually draws inspiration from past agreements like the 1985 Plaza Accord and aims to address issues that come from the overvaluation of the U.S. dollar. Controversies and global reactions. The Mar-a-Lago Accord has sparked debate among economists and international leaders. Critics argue that the plan could destabilize global trade and strain alliances. Some countries are concerned about the potential for increased tariffs and the emphasis on linking trade to security matters. There are also worries about the lack of transparency and the possibility of retaliatory measures from other nations. Stephen Miran's role in shaping the Mar-a-Lago Accord highlights a significant shift in United States economic policy, focusing on protectionism and strategic leverage. While the plan aims to strengthen the United States economy, it faces challenges and criticisms on the international stage. One thing is for sure, with the announcement of Iraq's latest announcement of its $16 trillion natural resources, Iraq is holding its own. The channel believes that sooner rather than later, we will all understand that Iraq's currency will become more valuable. They are playing with the big boys now, and the fact that we cannot trade the IQD on the Forex market makes the currency hard to come by, which equals increased value. Hold on to your IQD banknotes, and hope policies allow us to exchange the currency in the United States once its value increases.